my anorexic dolphins. King Cow! Because I'm the X.
Boys and girls, welcome to the party. My name is RipperX. We are in Gloria Victis. Very excited to be back in this game. It's been a while. We have a lot to talk about. The biggest updated feature right off the bat is the world map. The world map has been increased by 2 times, essentially. There's a lot more areas to explore, and eventually, in the next couple weeks after this major content update happens, you're going to be able to actually build cities, take control of areas. There's going to be lumber mills and mines that will be kind of part of certain areas that you will be able to take over and upgrade. As you do that, you're essentially putting a lot of resources into an area. It's going to be very interesting to see the territorial control kind of unfold and take place, different guilds taking over different areas, and the battles that ensue over them. Very exciting to see. So, the building system. This is going to be implemented in the next couple of weeks with a major patch. Speaking of the major patch, they're going to wipe the servers clean. All high-level characters will start from scratch because this is such a big update. Now, with this big update, another cool thing to note, NPCs will also harvest areas that you control, and they're going to help you gain resources while you're maybe fighting a battle in another part of the map. Your NPCs will be harvesting for you. Now, NPCs are getting updated all around the board as well. Some of these updates include being able to block, as well as just being a more intelligent NPC. Another cool feature that is going to be in the mix in the next couple weeks is the ability to kick your opponent. Kicking your opponent will break their block. If they have a shield, it will temporarily take their shield down, which will make PvP a lot more dynamic, and it will definitely help with breaking those shield walls. Now, they are reworking the entire inventory system and guild system. In the updated version, guilds can make alliances and take control of cities. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see what happens with that. You know, one powerful guild might lose to an alliance of smaller guilds. You just never know what's going to happen with the territorial control. It's going to be very exciting. They are also reworking their entire UI for the whole game. They're going to make it more user-friendly, so that's going to be exciting to see how that turns out. Another big thing they wanted to focus on was making content playable for the lower level players. Now, lower level players can help higher level players by gathering resources and helping to build cities, and with that there's ways to level up and gain experience. Another really cool feature which has already been implemented, this is something that I missed, but it's very cool to see, and we will showcase that in just a minute, is the arena. The arena is essentially on the right side of the screen. It's the round button underneath the minimap. I click on that, it teleports me to the arena, and from there I will be able to fight and train or even have a competitive fight with the enemies without losing any items. It's more for practice, and it's definitely a request that a lot of the players had. And of course, the beautiful thing about this game is the devs really listen to the community, and they really act on it. And it's been pretty cool to see that. Now, there's something pretty awesome as well that's been added to this game. Passive skills. There's over 25 passive skills. I believe it's already implemented. It's not going to be in the new patch because they already have it. They're probably going to add more passive skills down the road, but each passive skill has 10 levels. And obviously passive skills are going to help you and your character. You can kind of pick and choose. It's a classless system, so depending on what you want, there's going to be options there. It's going to be very interesting to see. Now, with the new update, towns will be empty, and players will need to build them up from scratch. Obviously, the starter towns will still be built. It's going to be kind of like the Gold Rush in a way, and it's going to be very interesting to see which guilds choose which locations. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of strategy depending on resources and rare resources. Again, pretty exciting to see that. By the way, I'm going to kill this guy, hopefully. The bear suit kind of scares me, though. Very intimidating. The good thing about the arena, obviously, is we don't lose any items if we die. So, also in the news, 100 more enemies have been added to the game, human groups and various animals, which is going to be noticeable as you venture around this game world. Now, ships are still going to be added. This is a huge, for me it's huge because, again, Darkfall was so nostalgic. Being able to have sea combat and then going to land and having combat, not a lot of games have that, so it's going to be pretty exciting to see. The crafting system is going to be getting a complete overhaul. It's going to be easy to learn but hard to master. Crafting items depend on what type of material you manage to salvage. Some materials will give you a bonus to stats, so depending on what material you'll get, if it's a more rare material, it's going to change the way that weapon or piece of armor is crafted. I believe there's over 500 recipes that are implemented, and possibly more as updates happen. I'm very, very excited about this game. I'm also very impressed with the amount of work the dev team has been doing with Gloria Victis. When this wipe happens and the new systems are in place, I'm definitely going to be jumping in, getting some footage. More information on Gloria Victis, as always, we have it here at MMORPG.com. Go ahead and check the games list. There's videos and articles about Gloria Victis. The latest and greatest news, you can check Gloria Victis, the official site, as well as their forums. I'm sure they have a lot of stuff happening there. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. What are your thoughts on Gloria Victis? Let me know below in the comments. As always, it's been a pleasure. My name's Ripper X. I'll see you on the flip side, guys. Peace.